With the combine over and NFL free agency approaching, it's time to revisit Allen Robinson. Hello everyone, my name is Derek and welcome to Detroit Lions Syndicate. Before we get into the video, don't click off just yet. I just want to say thank you. You might see an ad in this video. All because of you, we were able to reach 4,000 hours of watch time, 1,000 subscribers minimum, and today is the first time I have been able to put an ad in a video. So thank you guys so much, and don't forget, watch all the ads. The NFL Combine is over, and we wind up having one of the best wide receiver classes when it comes to speed that we have ever seen come out of the 2022 Combine. Now, the Detroit Lions said earlier that they wanted, Coach Randall said that he wanted 1 in free agency and 2 in the draft. And I tell you what, the Lions are sure to hit in drafting a wide receiver this year. But we still got to talk about that 1 in free agency. I made a video about 7 weeks ago, it was right after the season was over, about Allen Robinson II, the Chicago Bear. And once I found out his projected contract of $16 to $17 million a year, there is no way that I thought that the Detroit Lions would make a move for any big name wide receiver. Now we know that Davante Adams is the top one. His claims that he wants $30 million a year. Although Davante Adams is a stud, we can't afford to pay him that much this year. And I have been saying for a while now that Allen Robinson was going to be that target. So because of what he was projected to get, I just didn't see that happening. Dave Burkett, one of the top writers for the Detroit Free Press, was down at the Combine, and he brought up that the Detroit Lions are in the market for a top-tier wide receiver. And that really surprises me due to the asking price, projected asking price of a lot of these free agent receivers. This is what Dave Burkett had to say regarding the wide receivers. I'm not sure how many pass catchers the Lions will end up adding to their nucleus before next season. But my big takeaway from 4 days at the NFL Combine this week is that I expect the Lions to be major players in the receiver market when free agency opens later this month. The agent for one of the top pending free agent receivers said the Lions indicated in a meeting last week they value his receiver in the same financial ballpark he expects his player to fetch in free agency. And multiple other sources view the Lions as legitimate contenders to sign one of the position's premier free agents. There are a couple of top free agents on the market, and some are expected to be franchise tagged by this time tomorrow, and some are going to test the market. But I think that a lot of those are going to be overpriced. Mike Williams, Chris Godwin, if he doesn't get franchise tagged, a lot of these free agent receivers are going to be well out of our ballpark. So could the Lions be targeting free agent Allen Robinson? His ballpark is going to be in the high teens. So that means probably about 16, 17 million. Looks like Michael Gallup is going to re-sign with the Dallas Cowboys. So the big issue is pretty much Mike Williams, Chris Godwin, and Davante Adams. Now, under those three would be Allen Robinson II. Robinson played in 12 games, had 38 receptions, 410 yards, and 1 touchdown. But the 2 years prior, he was able to rack up over 1,100 receiving yards. So if he can go back to his 2020 form, then that would be great for whatever team he lands on. When it comes to the Detroit Lions, will they be willing to fork out the money that Allen Robinson is asking for? According to Bleacher Report, because of Robinson's potential, he could still land a sizable deal during free agency. Sport Track has the wide receiver's projected average annual value at $16.3 million. If receivers such as the Green Bay Packers' Davante Adams and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers' Chris Godwin return to their teams, then others may be willing to pay even more to sign Robinson because the wideout market won't be as loaded. Expect some team needing a boost to its receiving core to give Robinson a multi-year contract right around his projected value. For his part, he will look to prove that his down season was an outlier and that he can still put up big numbers for the next several years. So, Detroit Lions fans, with Michael Gallup probably being sealed up by the Dallas Cowboys, Green Bay projected to slap the franchise tag on Davante Adams, and it looks like Godwin will return to Tampa Bay as well. Allen Robinson will be available, most likely. So the question I have for you is, do you think the Detroit Lions should sign Allen Robinson to a multi-year deal, 3 years, $16 million? If not, what do you think would be decent for him to sign with the Detroit Lions? He's coming off a less than stellar year in 2021. The only thing I have to say about that is look what happened to Kenny Golladay in New York. Had 44 catches, a couple hundred yards, and 0 touchdowns, getting paid 4 years, 70 some odd million. So that is, I don't think Robinson will be that guy. I think he will do better, but it kind of puts a little doubt, makes you a little scared about these free agent wide receivers. My name is Derek. This is Detroit Lions Syndicate. Thank you again for subscribing to the YouTube channel and helping this channel get monetized. We are on a journey to grow not only this channel, but the other Syndicate channels as well. Make sure you subscribe to the Sports Syndicate and tell your Pittsburgh Steelers fans about Pittsburgh Steelers Syndicate. We just hit 180 subscribers over there. We are growing every day, and we appreciate the support. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself. And as always, go Lions.